Well, what do they say? Better late than never. Of course, we are now live across the networks. What's going on, guys? James from Offside, riding with my man beside me right here, Mr. D434, Mr. Dylan Fournier. Dylan, how's the night treating you, man?
Well, I know this podcast is going to be nice, short, and sweet, but I do have a very exciting package that I am going to open up for you guys. It will be on my TikTok later, so I'm very excited for that. And I'm very excited to let everybody know our news for the upcoming season.
Yeah, well, obviously, I teased it today on Twitter, basically just saying, announcements for Offside, what the future may hold, and it's with a heavy heart, man, that I have to say it this way, I guess, and break it to everybody that this is the way it's going to go. But Offside's been a labor of love, and it's been since 2016, and a lot of people have done a lot of things with this show, been a part of it, got some stuff, got some merch, cards, different awesome co-hosts throughout, and well, I guess it comes time that all good things must become more. As Offside, everybody thought I was going a different way there. Offside will now be coming to you twice a week. The Leafs Weekender will return on Sunday evenings, but it will not just be me ranting into a microphone this time. It will be me and this man right here. We will keep the exact same format, though, that we had that made it so successful, and everybody seemed to enjoy it. The ratings only went up throughout the end of last season for it, so it can only get better when you have two minds coming at it. The other things from my side of things, I'm going to be doing, of course, prediction season before the game, then after the prediction. Basically, when the game is done, see what I nailed, see what I screwed up. I'm sure there'll be a bunch of crow that I'll have to eat, but hey, that's the good thing about cheering for this team. They make you feel good, they make you feel bad. The other thing too is when there is a game on, we do believe that we're going to do a live reaction podcast after that game. So if there's a game on Wednesday when we're supposed to go, the show will go after the game. Same thing on Sunday nights. If there is a game, we will go after the game. So that is the way we'll do those things there. It's going to be fun this season. This is a short, sweet little announcement podcast. Nothing crazy, groundbreaking. Dylan has something cool to show you very shortly. The only question I want to ask you, Dylan, there was a man signed this week to the Buffalo Sabres, Mr. Tage Thompson, getting absolutely paid. Wondering for you, gut reaction on the Tage Thompson deal.
I do believe he was one of the players that came to Buffalo in exchange for Ryan O'Reilly, if I'm not
100%
mistaken.
correct.
So to see what he did this past season, he was one of the top scorers for the team, and he looks like he's going to be one of the leaders of this young core that's finally coming together. I'd say this is good for him. Now, I know a lot of people are looking at it like, oh, he only played one decent season. Like, why does he get paid $7 million? That is kind of my reaction, but I think in a couple of years, in due time, this is going to look like a joke to a lot of people. He's going to prove a lot of people that this was a right contract. Honestly, the man, 6'7", he's basically just a 2 inches shorter than Chara, but up in the forward group. So big power forward. I hate to say it, but he burned us a couple times this year, as did the Buffalo Sabres. So with the young core that's developing around him, I think Buffalo Sabres fans should be pretty excited about this one. What were your initial gut reactions to this one?
The initial thought that I had, because I watched everyone talk about, oh, this is an overpayment. This guy here is, one good season and they go and pay him all this money. It's going to blow up in their face. Remember when there was a young man named Nathan McKinnon who got paid 6-something million, and he really hadn't hit his stride yet. Really wasn't the Nathan McKinnon that we know and love right now. I'm seeing a little parallels here as the Buffalo Sabres are paying for what they believe Tage Thompson will be. Not what he is, what he will be. And that is the exact same bet that Colorado placed on McKinnon. And I know Tage Thompson is not going to be Nathan McKinnon, but they're paying him thinking he is going to be an integral part of this team. They're thinking they're going to get what they just got for him. And lucky for me, I just made a trade in one of our fantasy leagues, trading Adam Fox. I know, I'll let the moans go here. Hi, Ava. Adam Fox for Mason McTavish, Jesper Bratt, Tage Thompson, and a second-round pick. So I'm really hoping Tage Thompson hits. Same with Mason McTavish, but Tage Thompson specifically. So I'm hoping he does well. But funny thing, though, if you listen to the owner of the Dallas Stars saying, I don't know why goal scorers are taking up so much of the pie when it comes to money, when referring to Jason Robertson needing to get paid on the Dallas Stars. It's kind of crazy because, correct me if I'm wrong, but the exact way you win hockey games is scoring more goals than your opponent. So de facto, what is more important than scoring goals besides stopping them as their other RFA, Jake Ottinger? So I'm wondering here, what kind of weird world does the owner of the Dallas Stars live in, saying goal scorers take up too much of the oxygen, so to speak, on a team? I don't know about you, Dylan, but I don't see a guy or a team win because they threw more hits, they blocked more shots. Cool, those things matter, but if there's no other pucks going in the other net, you're not winning the game. What do you think he's meaning here? Is he just pissed off because he's paying Jamie Benn and Tyler Seguin $20 million to look like decrepit old men on skates? Is that what he's going after here? Because to me, Jason Robertson is a guy who now has proven you should pay him. We just talked about Tage Thompson and paying for what he may be. Jason Robertson is that guy you want to pay because he is that guy you need. I don't understand. What do you think? Where is this coming from? And does Robertson and Ottinger get signed before camp?
You know, maybe he's not watching too much hockey as, a lot of us do. But, I mean, first of all, I'll go after Jake Ottinger. What Jake Ottinger did in the playoffs alone against Calgary proved to the entire organization that you legit lost your number one this past season due to long-term injury. He got traded to Buffalo. You got rid of that contract. That was good. Good on you guys. But, you guys were a little bit weary about the situation when you had, your young guy and Jake Ottinger, but you also had Braden Holtby and Kudobin. Now you had three good goalies, but in my eyes, Jake proved that he could be there 100% of the time. He bailed you guys out and made it competitive in that series. I can't push to Carey Price numbers, but I would say he's going like 6+ at least. He deserves to have the 7 years because this guy is going to take over in this league for a long time coming. The other hand, Jason Robertson, he didn't just prove it in his first year, but he's now proved it in his second year, along with the guy that he's been competing with in the Western Conference, Kirill Kaprizov. These guys have been neck and neck the entire time. And it just seems that when Kirill does something, Jason's right there to catch him and be like, look, I'm just as good as this guy. Let me get paid. And Kirill got paid, and he's looking for something similar, man. I don't blame him for what he's seeking, but I don't know if they get paid in time. They have till what, December 1st?
December 1st is the deadline they have to sign by, or they cannot play this season.
In my eyes, it's either a bridge deal, 2 to 3 years at, X amount of dollars, and then they get the big bag because the cap's going to go up. We all know that. And it's obviously in this situation because of COVID. But I don't know. I don't know what I would do in their situation. It would be tough, every hockey player looks at this as, I can get paid and I get my long-term and I can, sit back and relax a little bit. But, if you have that bridge deal, you're always afraid of something coming up, an injury, something else. And that's always the what if. And that's the risk you take as an owner. That's the risk you take as a player. It's the battle of the contracts constantly. So, it's do I take this bridge deal, play it safe, still play at a dominant level and get my bag that I deserve? Or do I try and get my bag so that I don't have as much pressure on me going forward?
Yeah, I look at it like this. I mean, players have a finite window to make money. We all talk crap about them taking so much money, but at the same time, if you know you're that good, and here's the other thing, okay, Jake Ottinger for sure can do this to Stars, and to a lesser extent, so can Jason Robertson. If you take those two players out of the Dallas equation until December, we all seen how hard it was for Willie to get rolling again. What happens here to the Dallas Stars? Do you lose a year just because you don't want to come to their dollar amount, come to an agreement somewhere, somehow that works for them? They obviously want the long-term deal. Ottinger, I can see more of because of the fact that goaltenders put a lot of wear and tear on their hips and their knees, and things can go wrong a lot quicker for goaltenders than probably players that play the forward position. I know they can get decked. I know they can break things, et cetera, et cetera. But for a goalie, it's an every game movement that could really ruin you. So I can see Ottinger's case. Jason Robertson wants to do the kind of Kaprizov numbers. Put him in at 8. 8 million would probably get him done. But I'm wondering what's going to happen. And I bring this segue because we have an RFA here in Toronto that I think is going to sit on ice. I do not think is going to be signed. I think he's going to stay far away from the Maple Leafs. And unfortunately, they're probably going to tell him, if you don't want to take the deal that we have, enjoy your season in Sweden. Go get tuned up and ready and maybe play for a Swedish elite team or something. Enjoy it, because they're not going to overpay this guy. They're not. He obviously, we all liked what he brought. His physicality was coming up with the bunk back checks and all that good stuff. But the Maple Leafs cannot afford to pay him $2+ million for a guy that may only get spot duty depending on who he fits with. So I think he's going to sit on ice unless a trade comes. But who are you trading, really, on the Maple Leafs defense core to get him in there? Giordano, who you just signed? You're not moving Liljegren, who you just signed. You've said everything good about Jake Muzzin.
I see the only options as even though looking at the decor, I still see Hall as the 7th defenseman, and that's best case scenario for Sandin. So you could package something up and try and get your top 6 forward that you're seeking. Who knows? But it's the same thing we were just talking about. It's that little bridge deal. Look at Liljegren. He's taking that bridge deal so he can prove to Toronto he's worth every dime the next time up. So it's the risk you take here, or it's the risk you take there. And I think Liljegren's playing it right. I just looked at Dallas. They have $10 million in freed up cap. That's in my eyes, that's almost 5 each guy. But then I know I've seen Khudobin on injured reserve, so that's another thing that you kind of got to play with. It's touchy. I will say this for sure. It sucks being the general manager right now.
Every team, man, almost every team is handcuffed. You
Yeah.
look at the Vegas Golden Knights being one of them again. But yeah, Toronto, Rasmus Sandin, man, just take a light bridge deal for 1 year.
Yep.
Enjoy playing in Toronto. Enjoy playing in the Big Smoke. Maybe they do move Hall. Maybe they're hoping that with a little rest and R&R, maybe Muzzin and Hall become that defensive shutdown pair again. Riley and Brody do their thing, and Gio and Lily pick up where they left off. And
yeah.
I'm excited to see a full season of Giordano. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bring that every day of the week. Loving it. He's the new veteran this year. He's the Jason Spezza dude.
Yes, he is 100%. Gio still has so much in the tank, and you can see that. And that's what's exciting about him. You could tell that Spezza didn't have that, that gas there anymore. So it's really exciting to see.
Spezza needed to be stopped and started and restart him every once in a while. That's what it was. You got to park that car for a little bit, give it a break, and then bring it back up and fire it up again. Put a little fire under his arse. That's what it was. But hey, the Maple Leafs here this season, everybody's raining on the fact that the bottom six doesn't look as sexy. The bottom six looks younger than it has the past couple of years. That's what I'm excited about. And bank on it right now. Abe Kubel is going to be a 20-goal scorer on this team. Mark my words. And everybody's writing off Jason Robertson as well. Not Jason, Nick Robertson as well. Nick Robertson, we had it right on this show. Mark Seidel and everyone else talking about the fact if he's given a chance with offensive players, that is a 25 to 30 goal scorer all day long. He tore up the AHL last year. Give this man his opportunity in the Leafs top six. Drop Kerfoot into the bottom six, and that bottom six instantly looks amazing, especially if you go Calle Yarncroke, Alexander Kerfoot, and Engvall on a line. And then your bottom line could be a defensive center in David Kampf with Abe Kubel and another maybe Gaudette or whatever. That makes your team that much more fluid for four lines, that much better top to bottom. But give Robertson a chance.
Absolutely.
That's what they need to do this year. Cannot wait to see it. Pumped up, fired up. So, just in case you're just tuning in, the big announcement tonight was Offside Hockey Talk is going to 2 nights a week, Sundays and Wednesdays. Going to be fun. Prediction season is returning, sponsored by our friends over at Boxing Rock Brewing Co. Everything is. Where is it? Don't worry. Before the season starts, Dylan will have himself a blue beard and an Offside shirt to wear. So that is, I have the envelope right here. I actually purchased it today to send everything to you. Right here.
Let's go.
There's no excuses. So,
I want to add one thing before we end the conversation with Robertson.
Yes.
I want to say that you would be stupid to not give him a chance at the NHL level before he even proves anything. You think, speaking of Jason, you think Jason's not pushing Nick every single offseason right now? The competitive nature between these two brothers is probably beautiful. I'm looking at Jason's rookie year. He played 51 games, so obviously it's a little bit different because Nick could probably have the 82 because Jason's was a shortened season. I will say Nick puts up similar numbers if given the opportunity. He puts up the same on pace points per game as his brother in his rookie campaign.
I'm in. I buy in. I believe these guys that we have on our show that are scouts for a reason because that's what they do. That's their job. And they're telling you that a guy has this capability but needs the opportunity. And Nick Robertson's done it at every level. He's done it in the OHL. He's done it in the AHL. And the AHL, he doesn't really have that much skilled help. So now he's going to be coming up and playing with guys like John Tavares and Willie Nylander. Slap him on a power play. Strap him with Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner, Willie Nylander himself, and Morgan Riley, and tell me that young guy can't create some fancy dance offense and have some fun. It's going to be fun this season, folks. Everybody who's down, man, stop being down. It's around the corner. Get excited. The Traverse City tournament is in like 2 weeks. Detroit already put out their roster for the tournament. I can't wait to see the Leafs. I poked them today. So where's your roster? Come on. Get me something. Give me a crumb. Give me a morsel. I want some stuff to see. But ladies and gents, it's going to be an awesome season for Offside. It's going to be a great season to talk about hockey and have fun. Yeah, man, just stop being so damn negative online, though. Get excited.
Be positive.
Get excited. All right. So we are going to do our Bearded Blue Warrior segment. Ooh. Then we're going to get into Dylan's package. Not that one, ladies and gentlemen. Get your minds out of the gutter. And then we're going to get into our pack break. I got myself a pack of Hobby. I saved one from the box. All right. So you can go first on your Bearded Blue Warrior. You let me know what it is. Let's go.
Ooh, this is a tough one. You go first. I might have to think about mine.
All right. 1 second. Let me put it on for real.
There it goes.
There we go. All right. My Bearded Blue Warrior goes to a number of people. There's a hockey league here at Halifax. It is called the Nomad Hockey League. They're growing it. It's absolutely awesome. The finals were on Monday. Our guy, Norm Gallant, was on here last week talking about this. Unfortunately, the Falcons did fall to the Stars in a triple OT. The Falcons were down 4-0 to the Stars. Came back 5-5, got it tied, OT galore. These guys emptied the ever-loving gas tank, put on a show. Shout out to the Stars for picking up the victory, but shout out to the Falcons for putting on a show and sending everybody home happy. Shout out to the Nomad Hockey League. They've sold out all their spots for the upcoming fall season, so much that they had to add an extra night and fill up more teams. It's going to be an amazing thing to watch. Check them out. Great hockey, great beer league hockey. Proudly, again, brought to you by Boxing Rock Brewing Co. They're in with the league as well. They are the official beverage after the game. So that goes right there. That's my Boxing Rock Bearded Blue Warrior this week. Absolutely amazing. Every single one of those guys having a good time.
Man, yeah. Their legs must have been jelly after that game.
Jelly, buddy. Jelly, but obviously absolutely awesome. So tip of the cap to them. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah. All right. So what's yours?
Now, you might not like mine. And many Leafs fans may not like mine. But, whoever thought he was a liability can kiss his ass.
Oh, my God.
Nazem Kadri came to London, showed up, brought the Stanley Cup. It was a beautiful, beautiful ceremony. The man even got the key to the city. So if you're looking to, get the key to the city, you might have to be knocking at Kadri's door there. Man, he even, as big as a troll he is, he brought Stanley Cup downtown Toronto in a Rolls Royce convertible. I hated it, but I kind of had to applaud him at the same time. I mean, respects to Kadri. Good luck in Calgary, and apparently he's going to try and bring it back to London a second time, a part of the red team. So mine goes out to Kadri.
There you go, Nazem Kadri. All right, and the Nomad Hockey League here in Halifax are the two Bearded Blue Warriors this week. Proudly brought to you by Boxing Rock Brewing Co.'s Puck Off Lagerdale, the big beer for the big game or the big podcast, whatever you choose, drink responsibly. All right, before we get into our pack battle by Upper Deck, What do you have? You have a package you want to reveal?
I
The
do.
floor is yours.
I do.
Expose your package.
This is a big package to me. So I submitted some cards to PSA back in May. There's 4 cards here. Now, this is my first initial reaction. So I'm going to try and make sure that I have them in the right order that I want to expose them. This is very nerve-wracking, I will say the least, but I will double check. Okay, so yes, those ones I want to go first. So I have a Bowen Byram Shadow Box autograph out of 75. I don't think there is one graded by PSA. I tried to look, but this is the first card. It is a 9.
Bam.
Let's go. Beautiful, beautiful card. Stanley Cup winner now.
Bam.
I like that one. Jeez.
Nice.
Now, the second one is a Marquee Rookies Kirill Kaprizov Violet Pixels out of 399.
There you go.
Oh, 10. Let's go.
Yes.
Beautiful.
There you go. There you go.
Now, I will save the best for last.
Oh, the PA is still
Another Kirill Kaprizov Young Gun. Let's check this one out.
Let's go.
Oh, uh-oh. This is a 9. They did say something. Oh, okay. That is a beautiful card right there.
There you go.
Like that. Beautiful, beautiful card.
9 all
And the
day.
one
9
we've
all
been
day.
waiting for. A lot of us Leafs fans love this guy in Toronto. Hometown boy. Mitch Marner. A 9.
Not
Let's
bad.
go. Beautiful card.
There you go, my friend. He's getting him. You got a 10 on that one Kaprizov. That's amazing.
Go.
Perfect points. What a beautiful reveal. I love it. We'll have to do more of those when you get more in.
Yes.
There isn't much for me to send out to grade, so
No, that's all good.
I just enjoy cracking, and if I get enough to be able to get some more, like I traded a couple cards today to get that box.
Did you?
So
Nice.
what I did. Went
You
to the
went
hobby
to the
store
shop
and
and exchanged them?
Yep.
Nice. All
All right. So now that we've done Dylan's grand package reveal, now we get to our upper deck pack battles. I got myself a hobby extended series pack. I think I'm tapped out on everything good. So
Uh-oh.
you can go first, my friend, and the
Okay.
crowd will vote on what we have.
We're just revealing the good one, right?
Yep.
I have a Hundo P. Alex Pietrangelo.
Really?
Yep.
Well, I'm not going to beat that. I have an 05, 06 retro Jordan Eberle, Seattle Kraken.
Nice. That's a beautiful card. It's probably one of the first Seattle Kraken printed, maybe.
The inaugural series, yeah.
Nice.
All right, let me see what I can pick as my real winner though. Let's go Cole Perfetti on the holograms. Or I got 7 Young Guns in the box.
Did you?
I got this guy.
Oh, damn. Lundell?
Yeah, numbered. Finally pulled a Mo Sider.
Did you? Beautiful.
And then a black Young Guns canvas
Of
Igor Sokolov.
Sokolov.
Finally got my Lucas Raymond Young Guns.
Let's
Retro.
go. That's a pretty penny.
I got Chanders.
Ooh, former Leaf.
Oh, French Chandersy.
Oh, French.
The
It
Loops.
is. Jean Loops.
Wow. That's got to be worth a little bit.
Yep.
And then, of course, my rookie gems. Alex Turcotte.
Nice.
William Eklund.
Let's go.
You're supposed to get a veteran. I didn't get a veteran.
You
Then
didn't?
I got a Sid Crosby hollow grips.
Well, that doesn't Eberle count as the veteran or no?
Maybe. And I got Thunderbug on the canvas.
Oh, nice.
Dancing.
That's
Thunderbug.
actually sick. I actually love that new edition.
Yes, I love it. But
Everybody's after Gritty though.
yeah, well, Gritty's up to like $75 now.
I know.
Ridiculous. The Thunderbug.
Ridiculous. Oh, that's not bad.
So I might just trade him in. Get some more.
Man.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Offside Hockey Talk. Thank you for kicking around for the announcement, chatting some hockey. It's a short, sweet little episode. Yeah, we're back in your ear on Sunday and Wednesday, and the Leaf season is just around the corner. Traverse City tournament coming up. We should know the roster hopefully soon of who's going to be on that squad. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is Offside Hockey Talk. Get ready because this is where hockey comes to talk.